In 1977, when I joined the band, not to toot my own keys, but I was rated Keyboardist of the Year by Rolling Stone magazine, and I got high ranking by the critics.
Critics never got it. Rolling Stone to this day still doesn't, but that's okay.
You want to hate us, God love you. If you want to love us, that's great too. If you're in the middle, get out.
He was the dangerous keyboardist that no one wanted to deal with, and a kind soul without a band to call his own. Rowdy and sometimes raunchy, Trent Warfare took the rock and roll lifestyle to unmeasurable heights. Tonight, a roller coaster ride with one of rock's most dangerous keyboardists, Trent Warfare, behind the music. Born Francine Bolliera in 1942 in Butte, Montana, born to Montana musician Buck Trent. Rock and roll was set in his blood at a very young age. At the age of 6, young Francine dropped out of school, moved to Los Angeles, and changed his name to Trent Warfare. Lots of years went by and nothing happened. Then one day, Trent went to a rock concert that would change his life forever.
First time that I saw Kiss live, it was like I was looking in the mirror when I saw them on stage. And at that time, I was in a band of my own called Piss, and I was the only guy in the band that wore makeup. And I had never heard of this band, Kiss.
Feel the Magic in My Rock and Roll Zipper was to be the record that made Trent Warfare famous. With the aid of legendary producer James the Kaz, Trent was confident that this was his time.
Uh, 1972 it was. Trent and his band Piss, they came to me and they asked me to produce their first album, you see. What? No, I never said that! And then Trent came to me and decided he wants to go solo. And unfortunately, Trent and Piss didn't work out. But I knew that there was going to be something special with Trent and his solo album, you dig.
During the recording of Trent's solo album, Kiss got word of his screaming talents on the keys. They wanted Trent.
When we started writing material for Destroyer, we wanted to take it to another level.
I remember when Gene and Paul came to me and asked me if I had any ballads that they could use, because they were recording, I believe, Destroyer at that time, and they really wanted to take Kiss to a new level. I was still working on my solo album at that time, and I think I was ready to release my first single, She Used to Be Mine. So I had this song that I was going to put on my solo album, and it's called Beck.
Came in with a song called Beck.
Beck, I hear you call it. And I remember telling him in the car, gee, that's an interesting idea. What's that about, Jeff Beck? And he's going, no, man, it's about Becky. Well, you should change that, make it Beth, so people know what it is. Otherwise, they're going to think you're pitching for the other team.
And they basically just laughed at me. They laughed and pointed their fingers at me and started laughing some more.
But to Kiss's surprise, Beth went to the top of the charts and made millions.
It wound up being the B-side of the single. The single was Detroit Rock City. Radio stations turned the record over and started playing Beth. The reason we put Beth on the B-side was because we figured it was a throwaway.
Trent thought there was going to be something going good there, you see, but they never called him back, and nor did they put his name on the credits.